Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on model observers in MATLAB. So first we need to understand what model observers are. Model observers are basically a mathematical classifier that are used for the quality assessment of imaging systems. See, we have various medical imaging like computer tomography, CT scans, MRI images. So these images need a quality assessment. That's why we are using model observers to assess the quality of those images. And how the performance of model observers are quantified. These are quantified by AUC, area under its ROC curve. ROC is region of contrast. So let's first run this code demo1 a.m. In this I have implemented channelized Hotelling observer. So let's see how it is implemented and how it is run. Let's So in demo 1 a.m, it is basically a demonstration of point and interval estimators for the area under the ROC curve for a fixed location signal detection task with one imaging scenario. This script uses the function createImage1.m to create a set of random images with a specified set of random number generator seeds. This channel matrix for a channelized Hotelling observer is created with the function makeChannels.am for two different channel types for each analysis method. The demo script outputs AUC point estimates and two-sided confidence intervals to the stream. See, as we can see in the running window, we are getting 4 images after running the demo1 a.m file. This is basically the example of the signal absent image, which these images are created by createimage.m file, which I will show you. So this is the output which we are getting after running this file, and this is the Gaussian white noise image, and this is the example signal present image, and this is the signal in which I have implemented channelized Hotelling observer. So this is basically the demo1 a.m file, which is taking createimage1.m file as an input for creating a random set of images. This is createimage1.m file, which is basically the description of generate random images for one imaging scenario. There's many inputs which we are putting in it. We are putting the inputs as params, that is a structure with the following fields, which is the structure with the following fields like sp is equals to params.sp, which is basically a boolean variable specifying if signal present images are desired, nx, which is the number of pixels in x dimension, ny, which is basically the number of pixels in y dimension, rbg1 and rbg2, which is basically the twice amplitude of background noise component 1 and noise component 2, and a is basically the signal amplitude, SG is basically the seed for random number generator. And after implementing this createimage1.m file, we will be getting random images in G and S in this function, which is the basically random nx into ny image, and S is basically nx into ny images of signal. This is basically the createimage1.m file, which is we are using to create random number of images. As like we have used many images to implement these files, there are many files like binpropci, binpropcov.m, as such exact cicho.m. Let me explain each file one by one. Let's start by exact cicho.m. Okay, this file is basically a description for a channelized Hotelling observer that is returning exact confidence interval for SNR and AUC. In this we are giving input as alpha 1 and alpha 2. Alpha 1 is basically lower significance level and alpha 2 is basically the upper significance level. We are giving the input as V1 and V2. V1 is basically P into M matrix of class 1 channel output vectors, and V2 is basically P into N matrix of class 2 channel output vectors. And after running this file, we will be getting output in return, RET return, that is a structure containing point and interval estimates of SNR and AUC. SNR is basically signal to noise ratio, and AUC is area under its curve. As I have told you, performance of model observers are quantified by AUC, that is area under its curve. Okay, next we will understand different CI, cho.m file. different CI CHO.m file, which is basically a description of 4 CHOs returns conservative confidence interval for a difference of SNR or AUC values. Basically, this method uses exact intervals for each imaging scenario obtained with exact CI CHO.m together with the Bonferroni equality as described. Okay, so in this we are giving the inputs as alpha 1 and alpha 2, as we have given the input in exact CHO.m file, and we are putting VA1 and VA2, that is basically P into MA matrix of class 1 channel output vectors for class A scenario, and VA2 is basically class 2 channel output vectors for scenario A. VB1 and VB2 also, that is basically the matrix of class 1 channel output vectors for scenario B and class 2 channel output vector for scenario B. Okay, in this we will be getting output in return, that is basically a structure containing confidence interval for SNR-B minus SNR-A and AUC-B minus AUC-A. Then let's understand exact CI CHO KM.m file. Okay, this file is basically for a channelized throttling observer with known difference of class means that returns exact confidence interval for SNR and AUC. In this file, we are giving the input as alpha 1, alpha 2 and delta mu. Delta mu, delta mu is basically P into 1 vector corresponding to non-difference of class means in channel space. And V1 is basically P into M matrix of class 1 channel output vectors, and V2 is basically P into N matrix of class 2 channel output vectors. In this file also we will be getting output in return, RET return matrix, that is basically a structure containing point and interval estimates of SNR and AUC. Next, we will understand different CI CHO KM.m file. That file is basically for known difference of class means that returns conservative confidence interval for difference of SNR or AUC values. In this file, we are giving the inputs as alpha 1, alpha 2, delta mu A, delta mu B, VA1, VA2, VB1 and VB2. And we will be getting output in return matrix, that is basically a structure containing confidence interval for SNR-B minus SNR-A and AUC-B minus AUC-BA. Next, we will understand exact CI KT.m file. That is, this file is basically for a linear observer that defined by a known fixed template that returns exact confidence interval for SNR and AUC. In this file, we are giving the input as alpha 1 and alpha 2 and X and Y. What X and Y are? X is basically 1 into M vector of class 1 ratings and Y is basically 1 into N vector of class 2 ratings. In output, output will be returned in return as like other files, and it is basically a structure containing point and interval estimates of SNR and AUC. Next, let's understand different CI KT.m file. This file is basically for a linear observer that is defined by a fixed template that returns conservative confidence interval for a difference of SNR or AUC values. Okay, in this file we are giving the inputs as alpha 1, alpha 2, XA, YA, XP and YB, and we will be getting output in return, that is basically a structure. And next, let's understand exact CI KTKM file. That is also like other files. Now let's understand like fast dlong.m file. Okay, this file is basically for ROC analysis. That is basically for ROC analysis that implements a fast rank based algorithm for the Mann-Whitney AUC estimator and for the dLong covariance matrix estimator. So in this file we are giving the inputs X and Y. X is basically Q into M matrix of class 1 ratings and Y is basically a matrix of class 2 ratings. And in this we will be getting output in AUC and S. AUC is basically a vector of AUC estimates and S is basically a covariance matrix. Now let's understand NP AUC CI.m file. This is basically for a ROC assessment that returns a confidence interval for a single AUC or for a difference of AUCs. This function basically requires the fastelong.m file which I have explained earlier, and assumes that variability is due to cases only. This confidence interval for a single AUC is computed using the logit transformation method recommended by PIPO for the difference of AUCs. In this file, we are giving the inputs as alpha 1, alpha 2, x, y. But in this file, we have to note just one most important thing, that the matrix which we are implemented, it is for matrix of 1 into 2 only. That is the number of the fixed imaging scenario or readers. And in this file, we will be getting output in AUC and AUC-CI, that is basically the interval estimators for a difference of a performance of the second scenario minus the first. Okay, now let's understand EROC-COF.m file. That file is basically a computes use statics estimates of the area under ROC, LROC or EROC curve, and the corresponding centered covariance matrix estimates for a imaging scenario. Okay, in this file we are giving the inputs as x, y, u. X is basically a matrix of class 1 ratings, y is matrix of class 2 ratings, and u is basically a matrix of utilities for class 2 images. And we will be getting outputs in AUC and S. AUC is basically vector of AUC estimates, and S is basically covariance matrix. Next, let's understand the np-aeroc.ci file. This file is basically for LROC assessment that returns an approximate confidence interval for a single AUC. In this file, we are giving the input as alpha 1, alpha 2, x and y, and u. U is basically a matrix of utilities for class 2 images. And we will be getting output in AUC and AUC-CI. AUC is basically vector of AUC estimates, and AUC-CI is basically confidence interval for a single AUC or for a difference. Okay, so that's was the code. So in this tutorial, I have implemented channelized Hotelling observer. Model observers are basically of 3 types: channelized Hotelling observer, Hotelling observer, and NPWE. NPWE is basically known pre-whitening with eye filter. So we have implemented channelized Hotelling observer model in this tutorial, and in other. Thank you.